Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope everything is good. I always gotta leave a couple second. People join me. What's going on, everyone? A couple more seconds. Do you hear me? See me? Everything's good, guys. Let me know. Hi, Rango, Jason. Hello, Tim. What's up? Awesome. People join me. I always have a couple of seconds when the live is just like, is it okay? Does everyone hear me, see me properly? Awesome. Let me turn some lights. Maybe we're going to be a little bit better. There you go. How's everyone's doing on this Monday? We are Monday, eh? Good afternoon. It is 1:30 here where I am. So yeah, it's just gonna be a super casual little live chat with you guys. Hi Terry. Couple with familiar name. I love it when I see some names that I see once in a while. Hello from Georgetown, Ontario. I am in Ontario, by the way, right now. I know it's gonna come. People's gonna ask me. I am. Hey, Mark, what's up? I am. In Ontario. We made it all the way there. Woo-hoo! I've been driving. I feel like I'm not driving fast enough, but I am driving quite fast in a sense. So we made it all the way to Ontario. It's been a lot of driving, beautiful weather. I am so happy with the road. Everything is just like perfectly clear. It's just amazing. The snow slowly melt. Yeah, Mark, it's a big drive. I am a little bit tired. I was kind of like, I had a plan to edit a video this morning. I woke up a little bit later. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a live, no big deal. And I started driving and I was just starting to feel a little bit like, like a little bit tired of driving. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should do a live early on today because I may not feel the greatest tonight. I may be just tired and just go to bed right away after the drive. So I'm trying to hit Quebec before or close to Wednesday because Quebec City is supposed to get some snow on Wednesday night to Thursday. So I am trying to avoid any, like, if I can made it all the way to Quebec City before Wednesday, I'm going to avoid like any snow, anything, like, which is pretty great. Like I said, it's been amazing so far. Beautiful weather. Uh, Kamloops. Oh, awesome. I used to live in Kamloops, by the way. I lived there for a year. So also, how's your weather, guys? Yeah, like it's been amazing here. I'm so glad, so happy. Mm. You happy too, Kitty? What's up? Want to say something? No. What? It's got people here. Bunch of people watching us right now. Yeah. She's been really good too, Kitty, by the way. She's been sleeping in the bed, and once in a while she's come in the front, see me. So it's been great. So many people. Hi from Newfoundland. I might go see you in Newfoundland. I've been looking at the second part of the road trip. So the first part is to go see my parents, spend 2 or 3 weeks with them, and maybe made it all the way to Newfoundland. And I've been looking. What's up, baby? Hey, what's up? You have food, you have water, you have love. So yeah, I've been looking to go to Newfoundland to maybe made it all the way for the iceberg season. So that would be awesome if I can make it there. So yeah, I've been looking at this week. I was like, okay, maybe I should start planning the second part of the trip and see See if I can make it all the way there. That would be great. Uh, dream of van life at 45. Worth it? Obviously. There's no age for going to van life. Some of my friends who are really older, and a lot of people start van life when they retired right away. So no, there's no, there's no age, like no problem with that. As long as you're healthy and you can travel and you can, like, and you don't have to go that far if your personal health is not the greatest. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Jeffy's out of the hospital. I have to text him. I didn't really like. It's been crazy. I've been driving and being tired. When I'm start driving, I just close to bed. Yeah, I think he left the hospital yesterday, if I remember correctly. So yeah, he should be back to his daughter house pretty much today, if that was not yesterday. So yeah, the weather has been amazing. Blue sky, beautiful weather. It's been quite windy though. So because I have a high roof van, it's been like a couple of times been like knocking me a little bit. Especially around Winnipeg, it was really windy, and today it is too. I have some wind gusts and like some section that I pass close to lakes and things like this, and I just feel my van be like pushing it away a little bit. But other than this, yeah, the drive been amazing. I cannot ask for more. It's been beautiful, clear road, no ice, no snow, which what I want. This is what I wanted. I didn't want to stress about the weather, so it's been really great. The downfall, if you want, which is not, I mean, I knew about it and it's not a big deal because my goal is to drive all the way to Quebec. But the big problem is like everywhere's got snow still, like especially Winnipeg got a lot of snow, and north of Ontario also a lot of snow. So I cannot really stop so much and just enjoy, and do a little walk with Kitty because got like 2 feet of snow everywhere. So for that part, it's been, I knew about it. I knew it would have some snow. I knew that would be a little issue, but I just, because I'm gonna drive back that way to go back in BC, it's not a big deal. I just take mental notes in all those beautiful places that I'm like, oh, that would be great to stop on my way back. So yeah, it's my first cross Canada road trip. I never have done it before. When I was 22, I think, I flew from my parents' house to Vancouver, and I've been living in BC for that time. So I never done the cross Canada. It's beautiful. Like the prairie around like Winnipeg, Manitoba, it's been a long, flat road, but I kind of knew about it. So it was okay. Like I think it's day 6 now that I left Alberta. Yeah, day 6, I think, if I remember correctly. And day 4, 2 days ago, was a long day. I usually do 5 to 6 hours. Yesterday I done 7 of driving, and yeah, on day 4 I've done like I think 4 or 5 hours, and I was like I felt like I was driving all day long. Like, you know what I mean? I really like I was tired of driving that day. But yesterday was really good. Jeff, Amy, you're a very good person. I would marry you. Chrome is a lucky guy. Thank you. I appreciate. Uh, Watching video, airport lost is luggage and co. I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Sometimes people talk to each other, so I'm like confused. Oh, there you go. Just watch Jeffy Bear going to his daughter. The airline lost his luggage. No. I see now the luggage situation. I didn't watch any YouTube in the past couple of days. Oh, this is the worst. Like, I'm pretty sure usually the I don't know which if it's Air with Air Canada, but usually they bring you your luggage to your home. That happened to me once. They didn't last it. I don't know what happened. I was going to my parent house, and I think because I had one transfer to another airport, my luggage didn't make it. So they told us just go home, and tomorrow morning someone's gonna bring you your luggage to your place. So this is what happened. We had like a taxi in the first thing in the morning, and they just bring you your luggage. So hopefully that's something like this, but it's really bad. He had his medication and coat in. Oh no. Yeah, especially if he's got his medication and everything. That's pretty like that's the worst. Because me, that was not a big deal when that happened. I was going, like I said, to my parents' house, so I have a couple little clothes here and there at my parents' house still, just like just for extra thing. And so that was not a big deal. And like I said, they came first thing in the morning. We didn't even had to go back to the airport. But yeah, if he had his medication and things like this, yeah, that's not good. Yes, I'm in Ontario. So I should cross the border. I call it the border between Ontario and Quebec City. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. If not tomorrow, it's gonna be tomorrow was Tuesday. Yeah, hopefully I can do it Tuesday evening or Monday or Wednesday morning. But yeah, we are close to my parents' house. Pretty happy. I think I probably have another maybe 8 hours now of driving. No, a little bit more than that. Um, I drove 4 hours, I think, this morning, so probably around 9 hours of driving. I think that's my guess. I didn't really look yet, but Camelia, thank you so much. A small contribution for the gas. Yes, this gas expensive. In Sweden, we were up to 3.73 per liter. It's reduced now a bit, but still high. So it's hard to compare, but here it's a dollar 70. Well, here it's pretty high, a dollar 89 per liter. Okay, by the way, if you are in the States, you have to convert this to your gallon. I think you have to multiply by 3.75 if I'm correct. And obviously, like change, Canadian money to the States. But yeah, it's been high, and I know it's been high everywhere, every country. 370, if that's the correct math, 373 Canadian per liter. That's really high. That's really high. Yeah. hmm What are you drinking? Coffee or tea? Tea. I always drink tea. I cannot drink coffee anymore. It's been probably 10 years that I stopped drinking coffee for some stomach problem. Where are you from? I can hear your accent. I'm from Quebec City, where I'm going currently. So I'm going to see my parents in Quebec City. Amy, you need 2 days to cross Ontario. I've been already spending 2 days in Ontario. Yeah, I think it's been 2 days that I'm already crossing Ontario. I've been doing, like I said, 5 to 6 hours of driving every day. So take it quite easy. Brenda, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Love the accent. Thank you. Cat Lady Van, we are just missing you coming up from Florida. I will be in Ontario tomorrow. Maybe we can catch you on your way back. Yes, I don't do any meetup or any stop. I am quite going like all the way in Quebec right now. Um, Maybe on my way back when I'm gonna come back, might do some meetup or things like this. I'm probably gonna travel with Chrome at that time. So we might decide to do some meetup for both of us. But yeah, right now I'm not really doing any stop. It's been quite like just driving, 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 and driving as fast that I can, and not try, be 5 to 6 hours is really my max that I can like personally do. I'm not someone who can do like a 10-hour driving or things like this. I would be like way too tired. But yeah, maybe on my way back at the end of the summer, we can do some meetup in around Ontario and things like this. Are you French Canadian? Yes, I am. Everyone's got like really expensive gas price. It's been going down, which is great. I'm glad that I spent a week in Alberta, which was the week that the gas price was the most expensive, and now it's slowly, very slowly start to reduce, but was not too crazy so far. Brenda, thank you again. Is the both of you? Yes, thank you again. When you decide for sure I would coming to Newfoundland, get contact to me. I'll have a place you can park and get shower on the outskirts of Terra Nova National Park. That sounds good. Maybe you can email me. I have my email in the contact of every of my video. It's just amy at thecatladyvan.com. Yeah, email me. That would be great. I'm not sure, like, really, like, Newfoundland's a little bit the kind of unknown a little bit on like where I'm gonna be able to park and what's allowed there and things like this. So yeah, that might be a good idea in the shower situation, because my gym's not gonna be I don't have any like of my gym in past. I think the last gym that I have is in Montreal. So after that, none of my crusts on the East Coast, nothing. Like I don't have any of my gyms, so I'm gonna rely on only like truck stop. With we don't have that much on the East Coast, too much, especially probably not in Newfoundland. And probably my best bet for shower would be, but I do have a little inside shower that it's okay. But I like to once in a while to have a real shower. So the only other option that would be the pool. So, but thank you so much. I really appreciate the offer. What is my favorite hobby inside the van? Inside the van, I'm not don't have that much hobby inside the van. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube stuff, and usually when it's raining, I'm just gonna edit video and things like this. Try to spend most time outside, which outside will be do some wildlife photography, which I don't do so much anymore, but I still enjoy it once in a while. And just walk in nature. If I can walk with Kitty, it's a bonus. But yeah, I'm really more outdoor person. And by the way, talking about wildlife, on my way here, I saw a wolf. Yes, a wolf. Like the perfect picture. I was driving, going down, I think it was Lake Superior in Ontario. So the lake was in the background. I was going on the highway, and one wolf was on top of like a cliff. That's probably a girl because she squat and she pee, okay? And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I couldn't like stop, like I was on the highway, but I was like, "Oh my god! I wish that I could have take a picture that would be like the perfect picture of the wolf and the lake on the background." But yeah, I was in shock. It was a beautiful wolf first thing in the morning. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is such a that was a perfect picture." It's in my head. I don't have an actual picture, but yeah, it was beautiful. It was like, "A wolf." I never saw that many wolf. I saw, I think, one in Squamish 2 years ago. I don't have any picture of it either. It was a black wolf. This one was like a gray and white wolf. But yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I know. Like I for a split second, like people say it's a shame you didn't film it. I'm sure on the video that probably would not be like super like, not see that much anyway, but uh I almost grabbed the camera, and I'm glad that I did in a sense, because just try to, like I was driving, obviously I didn't want to like touch camera and try to try to take a video or whatever. But I'm glad that I just like enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, because like when I was going down, I was just like, is it a wolf? Is it? And like, like, and you just realize almost at the last minute, like, and like the funny part, she just called and she pee. And after that, she kind of looked at me when I was driving. I was like, it was just, it was amazing. 500 people, more than 500. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised because it's not a time then on the in Canada, in the States, where most of the people follow me. It's just in the middle of the day right now, or in the morning for the West Coast. So, but like I said, I was a little bit worried I would be like a little bit too tired to do that later on. I'm about to move into my Jeep full time with my daughter and two cats. Oh my god. Any advice for cats on the road and in nature? First of all, good luck. That's a lot of people in the Jeep. Um, I would say my best advice. I do have a video. I have a video how to walk a dog, cat, sorry, on leash, and I have a video about the basic of starting van life with a cat. This is one of my first video, that one, so you can go back and check that one, about like I talk about the litter box and things like this. But my advice, it's hard because every cat are really different. Some cats are just like scare, I would say, their own shadow. My cat's been amazing in the van since day one. So it's kind of like adjusting with your cats, and you have to with your cat's needs. I would say my best advice is to make sure they have their own little corner, a little corner, something they can hide, something they can feel comfortable, because they're gonna feel a little bit stressed, especially at the beginning. Uh, make sure I saw one person when I was in my road trip last summer, that they bring the little, I guess it's the daughter wanted to bring a cat to go shopping, whatever. So they bring the cat, and the cat escaped as soon as they opened the door. And we were like, for probably 1 hour, I tried to help them because the cat was underneath someone's car, like really trapped there, and that took us forever. And I had some cat street, and I thought that would help them and all this. And that could have been worse. Like we were able to grab the cat and all this, but yeah, really be careful with that aspect. Cat can just sneak out. Kelly's been really good, but just um if you are worried that happened, make sure maybe to put your cat in a crate, or put your cats on leash before you open every door, until you know more about it, about your cats, and make sure they're okay. That's my best advice. And good luck. Crow's missing you. I know that. I miss him too, obviously. It's so cute in his video. He wanted to call you, but didn't want to wake you up. Yes, we've been managing the time difference. So I'm in like 3 hours time zone. So he's taking care of texting me in the morning, because obviously if I text him, he's not gonna be awake because it's gonna be very early for him. I'm 3 hours ahead of him. And in the evening before I go to bed, I text him or call him, something like this. So we find a little things that's working right now, but obviously I'm missing him too. We've been talking to each other since I left every day. Terry, thank you so much. I love you. Love to Kelly. I thought that you love me and Kelly. Thank you. I really appreciate. I'm gonna give her some treats later on. She's sleeping on the little place, chilling. She's been doing really good with all the driving. I was worried because we never done like so much driving, but she'd be like really good, and she's sleeping on the bed most of the time, and once in a while she come hang out with me. Is there enough sun for your solo cat? I am. The sun is behind us right now, so she cannot sleep on the sun on the front right now to enjoy the sun. But she slept on the passenger side a couple of times to enjoy the sun there. But we have a lot of sun. It's been really good so far. Uh, do, 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 do. Deb, thank you so much. Little sticker. I love those little stickers. I'm always curious about them. Thank you. Uh, do your parents have an online store to sell their maple syrup? No. So they do it like mainly for them and people that they don't sell any. It's not a business, like, if you want. They sell to neighbors and friends, and they just take order, and yeah, they sell that aspect. So my father is doing that with my neighbor, which they are they are neighbors of my parents' house, and they are neighbors to the shack where they make the maple syrup. So they both neighbor both place, and they just combine the maple syrup, the water of the maple syrup, and of both shack, if you want, the both lot, and just make maple syrup together, because that's a lot of work. It's a lot of like long boiling process, and you have to put the maple syrup in the can or in container. So yeah, that's a lot of work. So they're doing that, my father and my neighbor together. And yeah, so my neighbor's taking care, is got a little farm, so he's more like the person who sell things like this. Is more on his side, but yeah, they don't sell anything like publicly. So I called my parents yesterday, I think so, and asked them, because they don't know that I'm coming. By the way, it's a surprise. They think that I'm coming later on this summer, but not right now. And so I asked them about the maple syrup. I'm like, that I'm gonna be on time, kind of, so 2 days ago they had the first boiling part. So they boil some maple syrup, but nothing major. And my father that he didn't think that this week would be good. So we should be plenty of time to watch the maple syrup and do all of this. But yeah, I'm pretty exciting now. I'm gonna show you that. Obviously, I'm gonna bring you along. This is probably one of my favorite time to go in Quebec during the maple syrup. Still enough snow to enjoy like skidoo and things like that, and go sliding and crazy things in the winter, but not too cold. And it's got a maple syrup, which is a lot of like I said, a lot of work and a lot of prep and a lot of things to do, which is I love it. It's nice time. So I saw some question, but skip them. Oh, Terry, you didn't have to. Yes, I love you and Katie. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Appreciate. Uh, did I miss any? No, I'm good now. Uh, Hi, me. Nice to see you today. Nice to see you. Adventure with Wood Woman. I love that name. I like that it's not too busy on the live on the chat today. It's great. Sometimes it can get crazy. I have time to read you comment, your question as much as I can. How cold it is here. Right now I'm in Ontario. I think it must be close to plus 10 degrees maybe. I don't know in Fahrenheit. But my parents, it's a bit colder than that. The heater on a couple nights go to many -4 last night, I think. But no, nothing crazy. I had pretty warm weather. But in Quebec, in the winter, it can go to -30. This is why I don't go in Quebec during the winter. It can get very cold. And -30 is not that much. Right? You know, it's just a regular day. Uh, So when did you expect to make it to your hometown? Um, so I think I should be hopefully be there on Wednesday or Thursday. That's my hope. Because supposed to get some snow Wednesday night over there. So I think 10 centimeters of snow. Yeah, so I hope I can do that before. I can be there, sorry, before. Do they use bucket or tubing? Both, Terry. So I'm gonna explain. Some people don't know anything about the maple syrup. Most people, because it's very something very local. So to get the maple syrup, you can do the old way, which is bucket. So it's just a bucket when the water of the maple tree is gonna drop in, or tubing, which is the new way. It's easier and all this. So they use both. So my neighbors using mainly tubing, and my father use a lot of bucket. Um, I think it's mainly maybe 3/4 tubing and maybe the rest bucket. Just bucket. It's mainly it's a fun thing, like it look cute because you see a little bucket and you see the water dripping, but you have to pick up all that water. It's way longer process. I was wondering, what is your accent? French Canadian. This is why we're going to Quebec City. I'm going to see my friends. Are you going to stop see Jeffy? Probably not on my way here. On my way back, I'm gonna go see him. I told him that I will. I think you arrive. I think you arrived today, so I'm gonna let him settle down and make everything everything that you need there. But yeah, on my way back, I will definitely stop him and see him. Hey, me, my family love watching a video. Thank you so much, Muddy. I really appreciate. Everyone's got expensive gas price. I appreciate the love and the support you give to Jeffy Bear, of course. And I'm impressed. Jeffy's doing very good. We saw him before I left, and he went down to the hospital, went down to see us outside, and he was doing good. Like, and I saw his video when he's like moving from his bed to his chair by himself. I was like, oh yeah, you got it. Jeffy is I don't know if he's watching, but he can be a little bit stubborn, which is a good thing. I'm stubborn too, so it's not a bad. I don't see it as a bad way. But yeah, he's stubborn and he want to do things, on his own and makes move and all this, which is good. Are you going to Montreal as well? I'm not gonna really stop in Montreal right now. Maybe on my way back, I will. But yeah, like I said, my goal is really to fly to Quebec right now, especially that's got some snow coming. Um, I just want, like go all the way to my parents' house as soon as I can. How far east are you exploring during this trip? So the plan is to stop to my parents' house for 3 weeks, so in Quebec City. After that, hopefully I can go all the way to Newfoundland. That's my plan. That's what I hope. And so yeah, Newfoundland and Nova Scotia after that, and really like play the whole summer on the East Coast, which I never explore, even if I'm from the East Coast. My parents don't really travel, so I never really traveled when I was younger. So a lot to explore and hopefully make it I don't know, at the end, toward the end of the summer, back in Ontario, back in Quebec. Stop for maybe another week to see my parents before me and Chrome eventually drove slowly back down to Vancouver. Come visit Prince Edward Island, of course. It's on my list. I was late getting here. We just started a couple 30 minutes ago. I was watching Jeffy Bear latest video. A lot of people watched the video. I'm gonna have to watch it. He's home now. Yeah, that's what I think he flew yesterday or Saturday. Doo-doo. Let me pick up some question. Amy, it's so fun to watch you and Chrome. Both are so cute together. Thank you. We should be, like I said, back together. We're not quite sure yet the exact date. As the summer go by, slowly we're gonna make a date and make a area that we're gonna meet. But yeah, hopefully around August, or if not before, who knows? It's really gonna, depend on, when he's slowly coming here. It was strange when I saw his video, him going back in Vancouver, and obviously I was driving east. It kind of felt strange, It felt like, I felt like we're both going this way. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure he's watching, or maybe he's not watching, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be happy when he's gonna slowly make, slowly the distance gonna reduce a little bit. That's gonna be great. Oh, Kelly and Cruz getting along. They were getting along pretty good. The last week that I spent in Alberta, in Calgary, Chrome had some van repair. I had some van repair, so I think Cruz spent 2 days, almost 2 days, maybe inside my van. Um, and at night, like Chrome were going back to his van to sleep at the shop and all this. And after that, that was me and Katie. Then moved with Chrome for the day. So and yeah, like the only thing is like Cruz is like super happy to see Kitty. Like he's a little bit like too excited in the beginning. He's like, oh, she's here, she's here. It's like, he's just a little bit like we have to calm him down. That's the only thing. When he's calmed down, is like super nice, and he's just curious and then go see her. And obviously, like Cruz is just making like little noise, like with his, was breathing, and Kitty's just like, what you doing? But yeah, she's being super gentle too. She didn't even smash him or whatever. Like she have once in a while her hair back down, which just like, like don't come too close because I will, I will. But she never done it. She's really good. So I'm sure if they spend more and more and more time, they're just gonna get better and better. But yeah, I was impressed. They did really good. We cannot really like, they don't chase each other or anything crazy like this. So it's been really good. Terry, thank you so much. Uh, my family started the maple syrup in the 80s. Whoa. So I'm going to show you my father's shack. So my father purchased the lot when he making the maple syrup not that long time ago. Maybe 10 years ago. That's my guess. I would have to ask him again. And so the maple syrup shack was there. It's an old one. I'm gonna ask him the date that was built, but it's got like some writing on the wall from them from before, how many gallons of they boil like every year and things like this, and name on the wall. So he kept a bunch of like the building looked like almost like a new building, a new shack, but like it really kept some old part, some old wood, and he built all the shack with wood of in the lot. And so I'm going to show you all of this, but yeah, it's pretty cool what my father did. He did a nice job building it. Christina, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you so much. I love the stickers, they're so cute. uh, Thank you, I really appreciate. The Advanced City Van Life is here. Yay! Hi, babe. I'm ironing your logo into the shop coverall. Look awesome. I cannot wait to see that. I'm going to have my own pair of coverall in this shop. Oh, that's so cute. I knew you were listening. Then I'm late like last time. Last time he sent me a little message on on my live, and it took me like half an hour before figure out he was there. This time the live doesn't move that fast. We're good. People knew you were watching, Chrome. What advice do you have for me? I wanted van life, but I'm afraid. Were you afraid? Um, I start van life almost without really thinking too much about it. So I was a little bit thinking about it, but when me and my ex-boyfriend we move on, I didn't really have. I had some choice, but not that much. I didn't really have that much money. I didn't want to get a room with roommates, and I decided to move to another town. And I was like, I only slept a couple of times in my car before I was doing some wildlife photography and landscape photography. So on the weekend, that's what I was doing once in a while. So I was like, oh, that's good. I can, like do it for a month, and I'm gonna find a place to rent. And that month just stretched for one full year. So if you are afraid, my best guess, my best advice, grab your car. If you can sleep in your car, that would be awesome. And just don't go too far. Just go maybe 1 hour, or maybe not even close to your home, and just sleep. Sleep in your car, sleep in your SUV. If you don't have any of that, or if you cannot sleep in your car, rent an RV and do it on the weekend. There's an app that you can put on your phone. Is the app iOverlander. So iOverlander. It's a great app where it's pretty much, I think it's all pretty much all across the world, that app. And people just point some place that they slept before, and they give you a little review if they like it. So they can be the Walmart, they can be, and just try to find a place that you will feel comfortable. They can be, some people feel comfortable in the middle of the wood for the first time they sleep in the car. Some people need other van lifer clothes, which could be a Walmart. Some people just need people in general. It could be a truck stop or whatever is around close to your area that you will feel comfortable. And you're gonna be scared the first night. You're not gonna have the best night. Telling you. That's what happened to me. I didn't have the best night, and I was sleeping at Walmart. And I remember every little sound, every little thing. I was waking up, and I was like, they probably know I'm here, or they're going to try to break into my car. And I was just imagining like all those things. And I didn't have that much option because I decided that I would sleep in my car for a month before finding a place to rent. Um, and you get eventually tired, and eventually you fall asleep, and you realize, oh, I had a good night of sleep finally, and nothing happened. And day two and day three and then four, and you're slowly getting better. And after a week, it's just like, all right, let's go. Nothing happened, nothing bad happened. And you just try, you like, okay, I'm good at Walmart now, let's try to find a place to park outside Walmart. And you try in a different place, and you scare again, and you figure out, oh, that was okay, and you just go from there. So my best advice is just to do it. Like, don't buy a van, don't spend a lot of money on things if you don't know if you're gonna like it. Try with your car and see, and eventually you're going to get better and better and better, and do it on the weekend as much as you can. That's my advice. Could you please tell your viewer here a little about your initial journey out west? Why did you leave Quebec for BC? So when I moved to my parents' house, I finished school. I don't know how old I was. Probably 20 when I finished school. I didn't know what to do with my life, even if I study in furniture making, by the way. I didn't know where to work, what to do. I just, like at that age, you just try to figure out yourself. And I didn't really travel so much. And I had a boyfriend at that time, a long time before 22. Um, that were going he was going in Europe, and he was traveling. And I kind of just sparked something like, it could be cool to travel too. And I was like, why not? Why not travel? And I was like, let's just do it for the summer. Let's go in Vancouver. Why Vancouver? I thought it would be cool. I thought, I think at that age, I just wanted to be out and find a reason to be out, and was just like, I want to travel. I want to be out of my parents' house. I want to be out of what I know in Quebec. I would just start over. You know what I mean? Like, just start. And I pretty much picked the furthest location from Quebec, which is Vancouver. And I thought that was beautiful, with like a couple picture that I found online at that time. Was like, oh, it seems to be cool, it seems to be beautiful. And yeah, book a fly, and I fly there with my backpack. I barely spoke English at that time. I didn't know where to sleep. Seriously, didn't know at that time. I had an address of like what's called like they call it Lamo. I think it's like not a student place, but it's just like super people, the traveler, like, it's like almost like $20 for the night, and you are like a bunch of people in the same room type of. So I had that address, um and I found at last minute someone that was working at Home Depot with me in Quebec City. He had a friend in Vancouver. So he's like, oh, grab this, so give him a call. And I give that person a call, and he was looking for some roommates. So I moved pretty much right away over there. So I just need some adventure, and it was kind of supposed to be just for summer, but in my mind, I already knew there would probably more than the summer. I told my parents that would be just for summer, but yeah, I had a feeling that I needed more time than that. And yeah, I just need some adventure. I needed to get out, and this is where my love for traveling started. Literally, because before that, my parents never travel, and I never traveled for that. Like, I took the first plane to go in Vancouver. I never took a plane before that, and I think I was 22. So yeah, stayed there, flew every year to go see my parents for a while, and yeah, and stay in BC. I live in Vancouver, Squamish, Edmonton, which is in Alberta, Salmon Arm, and Kamloops. Those are the places. So I moved a lot of time, and I always, like, I had a boyfriend at a time, and I was like the one who wanted to move. Like, let's move to another town, because I was just tired of the same place and the same thing. And so this is why I love van life, because you can always be in a different town. And even if you travel, and even if you work, I was working in Squamish. Even at that time, I was really happy. I knew that if I was starting my job and I wanted to live in another town, I could just quit that job, grab my car or my van, and move to another town and find another job and stay there for a little bit more time. And that's it. Adventure in the Wood. Thank you so much. Love from Wood Woman and her dog. Uh, to buy a coffee. Thank you. I really appreciate, and good luck. Let me know when you try van life, and when you try to maybe sleep in your car or something, or borrow a car, or rent an RV or something like this. Good luck. It's not that bad. It's just the first feeling, like it's scary for everyone. Like, not so many people just, like, sleep in a car and feel comfortable, sleep in their van, feel comfortable the first night. It's different. Like, we hear like every little sound, every little things. We wonder, are we really allowed to be here, even if they are almost like a big sign say welcome RV. Like, we almost feel like, I'm supposed to be here, that I'm gonna have any trouble, that that someone's gonna try to break in my car, or things like this. So it is always a little bit scary. Watching you from Miami, Florida. I'm at lunch right now. It's a late lunch, 2 o'clock. If you have the same, I think you have the same time than me right now. When's your birthday? It's coming, April 3rd. So we're gonna be, I'm gonna be with my friends in Quebec for my birthday. Not that I really celebrate that much my birthday, but yeah. John, you're quite funny right now. It won't happen. I'm sorry. uh, so glad you're doing well, Amy. Well past Regina now. Did you stop over here? No, I didn't stop in Regina. Where did I stop? I stopped in Swift Current. I stop. I don't remember. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to. Which video? I stopped at the truck stop. That's gonna be my next video. It was a busy truck stop, but you're gonna hear you're gonna hear some little story that what happened at the truck stop. I was surrounded by trucker. I was quite busy. Um, let me see. Doo-doo-doo, oh, where did I stop? Yeah, I stopped at Swift Current, and after that, I passed Regina. Oh, I slept in Brandon, I think. Yeah, I think I slept there, and I think that's the gas station that was like super busy. But I didn't stop in. I didn't stop. Sorry, in Regina. Like I said, on my way back in Vancouver, we're gonna have more time to enjoy. I slept in. Oh no, I didn't sleep in Thunder Bay. I slept close to Thunder Bay. I passed Thunder Bay yesterday. Did you stop to see the tunnel in Moose Jar? You know what? You're not the first one who told me about that tunnel, which I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to put that on my list of things to stop on my way back because it seems to be interesting. A lot of people were talking about it. Uh, I think what I'm gonna do for my way back is I'm gonna kind of point on the map or something, some area that I really want to stop. Um, because like yeah, it's hard, like to see all those places and all this. So I'm gonna try to do that. So we have like a list of a cool place to stop. You slept in Brendan in Regina. No, I didn't do that. You don't have to delete that one. It's okay. Uh, no, I stepped in Brendan, close to Regina. Doo-doo-doo. Bonjour Rémi, un petit mot en français s'il vous plaît. Très contente pour toi et Chrome. Merci, Mark. There you go. I speak French. That's gonna be a hard thing. I lost my friend, like my French, my friend, my French. I lost it. It's quite bad, but I know it's gonna come back. I know as soon as I I go back to see my parents, and I'm gonna like they don't speak English at all, so I'm obviously have to speak French with them. That's gonna slowly go back, and maybe I'm gonna have hard time when I'm gonna vlog and record. I'm gonna have hard time maybe to switch back and forth between French and English. That's probably gonna be the case. Glad you have a sense of humor. Oh, I do have one. I'm not. I have a pretty good sense of humor. Um, don't get why you don't have a million followers. Thank you. We are growing pretty fast. I am so happy. No complaint, obviously. Your French will come back as soon as you hear it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's always like this every time that I go in Quebec because the only person right now that I speak French with is my parents. And my mom, she's a little bit more the talker. So she talk and I listen when I call her. So, I don't practice that much and like I call them once a week. Um but I know every time I go in Quebec, it's always like the first like day or two that I'm kind of like looking for my words and like, I just have hard time. And after that, it's just totally fine. But I'm horrible to translate between French and English. I am the worst. Like if I would be a terrible translator, I could not do that job. Just my brain that just like I remember like, one time I had a conversation with my mom and I was translating to someone in English and like I was speaking to that person in French. We're supposed to speak English and I was speaking to my mom in English and like I was like, oh, and I was just getting frustrated and just getting like, no, it's too hard. So I will not be a good translator. um Stop in Halifax. I will. We will spend a good part of the summer in all those areas. Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and all those places. And the east coast of Quebec too as well. Mm-mm-mm. So I am currently just in Ontario, just close to the border from Quebec. I have still another maybe 10 hours to pass Quebec border, which is not a border, but province of Quebec, I should call it. I hate when all the try to follow one comments and just go fast. Si ce n'est pas trop indiscret, d'où viens-tu du Québec? Quebec City, Mark. Just outside Quebec City, half an hour outside Quebec City. He was just asking me where I was exactly coming from. My daughter may take her master in Paris and will speak no French. She's gonna have to learn this summer. Some people learn very fast. I am a slow learner of like a second language. It's not a easy thing for me. I switch between four language, no problem. Oh, I will not do that. Like I said, some people like we learn like second language like this, and obviously the younger that you are to learn the second language, better it is. But I am yeah, that's not like something that it's easy for me. I have dyslexia, so just learning French was a hard one for me, which is kind of strange to say, but yeah, it's true. So a second was it's plenty enough for me. um, are you gonna travel through Valdor? No, but I'm thinking that we could maybe go to that area. I mean, Chrome. I was looking at the map yesterday, so we could. The thing is, like in Ontario in August, when he's gonna be there, maybe or around July, it's quite like it's hot, really hot weather, and really like a lot of moisture, and really sticky. And we both have pets, so it's not an area that it's really the greatest, and that we want to spend um, a lot of time. So yeah, I was kind of looking maybe for escape from the hot weather. I have dyslexia as well. I speak four, but write bad of all of them. I'm ripping my the Cat Lady Van T-shirt today here in Pennsylvania. Awesome! Yeah, I have some T-shirt here too, and I'm like, I should you always see me with a big hoodie on. It's coming. Summer's coming back. A lot of people learn French at school. Oh, that's awesome. In Canada, it's the second language, so a lot of people learn French. I think in the States it's Spanish. Europe, you probably learn a lot of French too, as well, maybe. So, are you going to convince Chrome to go vegan? No. Chrome can eat whatever you want. He eat a lot of naturally. He was already eating a lot of vegan or semi-vegan stuff. He doesn't eat that much meat. Did you get to know the BC guys while you were still living in your car, or did you met after when you in the van? Who did the first? Who did you meet first? So I guess you're talking about my friends. So the story about Chrome and Joseph and Jeffy and all this. Um, I was living in my car, my van at that time. Um, and I was watching Chrome video for a little while, and I knew that Joseph and Jeffrey were sleeping quite often at the Walmart where I was sleeping when I was working. And I was really shy. I didn't know what to say anyway, so I never say anything. I knew them from Chrome's video, nothing more than that. I never say anything. And the first person that I spoke to, in fact, was Joseph, because I was walking Kitty at the park where he was often parked there, and he just say hi, and we chat for I don't know a minute or two, nothing really major, and I just say to him, I'm like, oh, I know you from Chrome's video. I'm watching his core video. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, great. And after that, a couple days after, Chrome was there, and he was parked at Walmart. And in his video, he said something around, "It's nice to have people that I know who sleep close for me." So he's like, Joseph and Jeffy are parked in front of me, and he's got a girl that I never met, but she's always parked there. She's living in the van with the cat, and that was obviously me. So in the comment, I say, "Oh, I guess I should come say hi." And I think he liked the comment or something like this, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I have to do it now." And I was super shy and give myself like so many reasons to not do it, because I didn't know what to say, not what to do. So I bring a couple little treats for a cruise, and I at one point they were, I think if I remember, Chrome and Joseph were parked beside me, and they were talking to each other. So I was like, I have to do it. I have to go see them. That's stupid. So I went outside, talked to them, and he asked me, "Do you want to do a van tour of your van?" And I say yes. And at that time, that was like a couple, probably like less than a month that I started my YouTube channel. So I was like, oh, that's gonna, maybe bring a couple subscriber. That could be cool. But I wanted to cancel. because I was so shy for the full week before, between like the time that he told me that we're gonna do it and the time that we were planned to do that. I was just like super shy, and I was like, oh, maybe I should text him and tell him that I'm not gonna do it. And yeah, so we did the venture, and we start talking, and he asked me, oh, we're going to have a beer with Joseph and Jeffy, do you want to come? And yeah, so this is how it started. This is the story. uh, yeah, you have such a beautiful air. Isn't a pain to maintenance in the van, no shower, did you join the gym? My hair are super easy maintenance. They naturally like this. I don't do anything. I don't do like, I just wash my hair once a week, once every 6 days is usually like, my limit if you want. After that, it kind of get a little bit greasy if you want. So I don't wash them that often. And I don't do anything. It just kind of semi curly like this. So, and I do have a gym membership, Anytime Fitness. Um, I don't think that would change anything if I didn't have a gym membership, like, because it's just once a week that I have to wash them. So yeah, but nothing major. I don't do anything. Van life with Bruno. How's Bruno's doing? That's a little cute little dog that came in my meetup. I remember. Cat lady coffee. When you come back from your road trip, stay safe. Thank you. I really appreciate. Do you ever cut your hair? We go back to the hair now. I do cut my own hair. Like before, my mom was cutting my hair, but because it's been like 3 years almost since the last time I saw my mom, so I didn't really have choice during COVID to learn or to cut my own hair. So I cut my own hair, maybe twice a year, not that often. I probably should do it a little bit more. I don't like cutting my hair. Every time I'm like, oh, I don't like the look, kind of, I don't know. But yeah, I do cut my own hair. All right, guys, I think it's gonna be it for us here. I have to go back to driving a little bit. I'm gonna try to drive maybe another hour or two. Like I said, I'm trying to, as much as I can, to go as fast as I can to Quebec City. It's supposed to get not a storm, but some bad weather on Wednesday night. So I try as much as I can to go there as fast as I can, I should say. Ramona. I hope I pronounced right. Thank you so much. I love the stickers. I should give a little kitty treats, by the way, too, because some people give some little love for kitty. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's give some kitty treats. I don't know where I put them. I had to hide a treat the other day. Give me a second. Oh, I put it there. Had to. Oh, she's coming. You want some? Do you? Do you want some? You just woke up. You just half asleep right now. There you go. Couple little treats. You did good today. So yeah, she know her treats. She know the sound of the bag. I cannot touch that bag without her having some. She know the sound. She's all half asleep right now. She's so cute. So we're gonna let you go, guys. Oh, Jeffy, just got your luggage. Great. I didn't watch your video, but everyone was telling me about your luggage. I'm glad you make it all the way to your home, your daughter's home. How's the trip was other than like losing your luggage? Everything is good so far. I'm in Ontario, Jeffy. I am close to your place. I'm probably 6 hours from your daughter's place. You made it here. That's good, Jeffrey. I'm glad. And I'm glad that you have your luggage back. Everyone was talking about it. Oh, I have another sticker. Air Force Vet. That's cool. I know what you're doing. Well, I have the name. Thank you so much for the stickers. I really appreciate. Want to see some Jeffy's update? Jeffy, update us. Yes, things are good. Great. I'm glad, Jeffy. I was to text you today. I'm in Ontario. I just passed Sudbury. Sudbury. I think that's what yeah. I'm just outside Sudbury. All right, guys. Like I said, I was just about to leave. I'm gonna drive a little bit. If you need a rest stop by anytime. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate. I think I'm gonna make it pretty fast to Quebec. Supposed to get some snow on Wednesday in Quebec. Slightly evil Patrick. I don't know if I say that properly. Thank you so much. Thumbs up. I love the stickers. It's so cute. All right, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna go pretty soon. Thank you everyone to join us. I really appreciate. Like I said, we hopefully gonna make it in Quebec Wednesday. I filmed a couple video on this road trip, but sorry, nothing too much. It's been a lot of driving. But as soon as I'm in Quebec, we're gonna be showing you what's up, Kitty. Showing you the maple syrup and showing you obviously the beautiful old Quebec City, and all those beautiful places. So thank you so much, everyone, again, and I will talk to you another video on Wednesday. What's up? You want to talk to people? What? You want to go? You want to drive? No. All right, guys. See you. Gonna have to turn that off and live stream.